10,000, was it?
10,000.
Okay.
Shoot some.
Wait!
Oh!
Nothing in this show is genuine.
In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the watchers in the bar present.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friend Angel.
It's me.
And it is you. It literally is you before us all. And we are over here. We are doing a HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. Angel over here has never seen the original Game of Thrones run, but has seen, House of the Dragon, which, again, Season 2 is incoming. Here on Episode 3 of Season 4 right now. Hell of a fucking couple of episode openers.
Yeah.
Ding dong, the king is dead.
Dead as fuck.
Dead as fuck. Much like you're kind of sort of reeling from like what does like a post Robb Stark, no rebellion in the North kind of look like? What happens after the fucking kingdom's shittiest person who was the king dies at his wedding? What happens?
I don't know.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I feel like a lot of fingers are gonna be pointed. They're already pointing fingers at Tyrion, which does not make sense to me in the slightest.
No.
Everybody was watching him get embarrassed, and they're still gonna blame him. I'm like, when did he hit the opportunity for that?
Yeah.
Also, poison is a woman's weapon. So
if you're Maester Pycelle, he's got, that would have been the one cool thing that Maester Pycelle could have done. He could have put everybody's Cersei sees him, he's holding the cup or whatever it was. Kind of a little bit of just unfortunate visual cues though, where he's holding the poison cup or whatever it was. It's don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Possibly the other thing is the fact that Sansa also dipped.
Yeah.
And he's married to her. And so this whole, I don't know. And also it is just maybe just a little bit of just a Cersei just kind of believing what she wants because she's always sort of thought that he wanted to kill Joffrey.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, there's a long list of people who's wanted to kill Joffrey.
Absolutely, right. I think it's the motive angle that I think kind of just brings people there.
Bisexual King Pedro came here literally to kill
as many Lannisters as he could find.
And then we have Marjorie, who just got married. She is a queen.
She's 0 for 2.
Dies.
She's 0 for 2. she had married fucking Renly, dead. Married this guy, dead.
Slept with neither of them.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
right. She still has yet to lose her flower, though, right?
Yeah,
it's totally never been touched, down there.
a bad bitch like that?
No, of course not.
Did your mother teach you? Yes, sweet girl. My mother taught me.
So even if I was a potential suitor or whatever the fuck it is, I was the last two guys that you murdered died.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's you are gorgeous. You are fucking you are the human manifestation of Lola Bunny if I ever fucking saw some, but that pussy is cursed.
Yeah, Black Widow Marjorie is out here.
Oh my god. Yeah, you ready to jump into it?
I am ready to jump into it.
All right, well, we're glad that you are, because we got to get this thing rolling. And if you guys are excited, you guys want to get this thing rolling on the next episode, and you want to get it before anybody else in the world gets to take a gander, you guys can link this in the top pinned comment or the description below, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. Next episode, episode 4.
I have one more gift.
Kiss.
I don't need a squire.
Wow! I totally forgot about this! That's a fucking amazing fucking pairing. Again, like, it's kind of just like these like wall-to-wall bangers, like from here on out. So like, I hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Oh.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Look it.
Where's his wife?
Find her. Bar the gates of the city sees every ship in the harbor.
Oh,
Damn.
so this guy was right to take her.
No one leaves the capital! No one!
Whoa. Like,
Damn.
we're right off the back of it. Like, we're still in the same moment. Ooh, she's got a Damon Crime hoodie on. Nice.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
You gotta take the chance.
I mean, well, she's looking back at, like, you know, is she thinking about just, I'm leaving, like, this world of terror, but certainty, and leaving it for possibly some release, but uncertainty, or she was thinking about Tyrion, maybe, I don't know. Damn.
I don't know. Anywhere not next to Cersei is a good spot for you, girl.
Yeah, 100%. Although this is...
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
They call this boat the Ominous Express.
What?
Peter. You hurt my lady. Good.
Now I don't trust it.
Yeah,
I'm
no
out.
shit.
First, you want your pay. 10,000, was it?
10,000.
Okay.
Shoot some.
Wait!
Oh.
King who executed your father, who tormented you for years, and you fled the scene of his murder.
God, Sansa.
So fucking manipulative, though,
Because he
too.
was a
Like,
drunk and a fool, and I don't trust drunk fools.
fair.
Saved me. And he gave you a priceless necklace that once belonged to his grandmother. The last legacy of House Hollard.
Nothing in this show is genuine.
I had it made a few weeks ago.
Oh
What did I want?
I remember you were just going, it's like, oh my god, it's such a nice little pure moment.
For once.
I know you've had it.
I already had trust issues.
Right, of course.
I promise you that. You're safe with me.
This show ruined me.
Oh, damn. Everybody's in black.
Yeah, they're serving.
One of my husbands preferred the company of men and was stabbed through the heart. Another was happy as torturing animals and was poisoned at our wedding feast. I must be cursed.
Nonsense. You may not have enjoyed watching him die, but you enjoyed it more than you would have enjoyed being married to him, I can promise you that.
But I was deemed a queen.
Fair.
Our alliance with the Lannisters remains every bit as necessary to them as it is unpleasant for us. You did wonderful work on Joffrey. The next one should be easier.
Google-eyed little fuck.
It means I'll become king.
Yes, you will become king.
Tywin's like, I gotta get in early,
Yeah.
you know?
What is a good king's single most important quality?
This is hardly the place or the time.
Holiness?
He doesn't even fucking...
Yeah.
He doesn't even listen to, like, what you say.
What about strength?
Yes. King Robert was strong.
Oh, man.
He won the rebellion
Your dad.
and crushed the Targaryen dynasty.
Yeah.
We have a man who starves himself to death, a man who lets his own brother murder him, and a man who thinks that winning and ruling are the same thing.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Wisdom is what makes a good king.
Yes.
Is this like the most wholesome that Tywin's ever kind of been in a weird way? Like,
I
it's
was about to say
cynical.
this feels like grooming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think the lessons are actually good for somebody, but absolutely, that's what this is. Like,
A wise young king listens to his counselors and heeds their advice until he comes of age. The wisest kings continue to listen to them long afterwards.
like
me.
Your brother was not a good king. If he had been, perhaps he'd still be alive.
Damn.
Please give the Queen a moment alone with her son. Yes, Lord. All of you.
It's just them alone. Like,
With their dead incest baby.
yeah.
The day will come when you think you are safe and happy. And your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. That's what he said to me.
Damn.
She's Nikki, and he was Megan. It's like one pretty vague thing, and it's fucking flying off the handle.
Just before he was our son. Our baby boy.
It's like the most tender they've been.
Since he's gotten back.
Yeah.
And they rarely talk about the fact that it's their kid.
Right. Ooh.
Oh. Right in front of my salad?
Yeah, a little grief boner. Like,
yeah, like, hey, our dead child's on the table.
You're a hateful woman. Why have the gods made me love a hateful woman? No.
Stop it! That's not right!
I don't care. I don't care.
Gonna rain soon. Where are we?
Little assault, little rape there for you. Like, ugh.
Just a wee bit.
You don't have a map?
We were just starting to like Jamie too. Like, God damn it.
Just throw sexual assaults in his
Oh,
list.
yeah.
My bravos.
I have friends there.
Nice, a little farmer hawk. Hell yeah,
Gross.
dude. I did that shit all throughout my my growing up. Absolutely.
What do you want?
What do I want? This is my land.
Forgive my father. He was wounded fighting in the war. Our cottage burned down while he was gone, and my mother with it. He's never been the same.
Just heaping on this fucking.
Which house did he fight for?
The Tullys of Riverrun.
We don't have much, but any man that bled for House Tully is welcome to it.
Come on, Arya.
Right? And she used her like knowledge of the Riverlands and everything, like
We
to.
asked the warrior to give us courage in these days of strife and turmoil.
I'm just staring at the
They're just like, we haven't eaten in like fucking 2 days. Like,
Father!
We asked the smith to strengthen our hands.
keep it together, fucking Sandor. Come on.
And we asked the stranger not to kill us in our beds tonight for no damn reason at all.
What do they say? Hunger is the best spice.
Hunger is the best spice.
Like it's the thing that makes the food taste the best. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that a bar? I just heard that. I just heard that not too long ago.
That literally flew over my head, and as soon as I realized
No, you got it, girl.
I
Like
was
you got it. No, you got it.
So bad.
How would it be if you stayed on till the new moon? I could use a man to help with the farm work. Sally does what she can, but she can't lift a bale of hay. And if any thieves came looking for easy pickings, one look at you, I bet they'd run the other way. Meaning no offense.
Yeah, because you're ugly as shit, and you got like you're burnt to a crisp on one side.
Fair wages for fair work.
Please don't just steal it. You know what I mean? Like, now that he knows that it's there.
Yeah, we'll see.
2 seconds later.
No.
Aye, he took us in. He's a good man. His daughter makes a nice stew. And they'll both be dead come winter.
You don't know that!
I do know it. They'll both be dead come winter. Oh, man. Dead men don't need silver.
You're the worst shit in the Seven Kingdoms!
I just understand the way things are. How many stars they got to behead before you figure it out?
Damn.
And it's like one of those things where it's like, I am trying to fucking like unstark your ass. Is he right? Maybe. I don't know. How do you survive?
All of the people that I've been like getting the redeeming
oh my god,
from are like
they're all
fucking
like,
me
God
over
damn it!
emotionally.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh. Yeah, next thing you know, fucking Pubehead is gonna be fucking like your favorite guy. It's like, oh, I'm selling a redemption arc for Sir Alistor Thorne, the biggest fucking cunt on the wall.
But you're the only one that saw it. And they all think you're just a...
What?
Well, a wildling. It's not a very nice word, I suppose.
I don't know. Makes me sound a bit dangerous, doesn't it?
Brotherhood in the streets, Wildling in the sheets.
Why'd you worry about it?
100 men, 1 woman. I'm not being silly. There's 100 men lying awake at night picturing you.
And what about you?
The 100 men slowly jacking off, like the whole, to you. He's like, but you're not doing it right. No.
You saw what they did at your father's keep?
So, what are you saying?
Come on.
She's like an inbred fucking child, like, bride. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
I want to protect you.
Hey.
Right, good save. Hey. Right on. I want to know if you want to go to homecoming dance.
Oh.
Bastard Stannis doesn't deserve Rhaenyra's table.
No.
And he can't even fucking light it up properly or anything, too.
Working day and night.
What progress have you made?
I've rallied House Peasbury to your cause.
They don't have enough men between them to raid a pantry.
Hey.
Westeros is not
Golden Company.
never broken a contract.
They're sell
We're
swords.
willing to use blood magic to put you on the throne, but we're not willing to pay men to fight.
Fair.
Right.
Soldiers on the ground. It's dirty on the ground.
We don't have any gold.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm working on it. Like,
I will not become a page in someone else's history book.
That's a good line.
the great line. Said by the wrong person, it sounds like a manosphere line,
Yeah.
kind of type thing. Like something that like some Joe Rogan, like, podcast listener would say or something.
You won't be a very good hand if you see the word knight and say Kurd nigget.
That happened once, weeks ago.
Careful.
Your father's
Careful.
Can she say that?
You'll never read well if you move your lips. That's how children do it.
It's a tough little bastard.
Elio Grivas, first sword of Bravos. Thank you very much.
The little clap.
I suppose if you work for the Iron Bank of Bravos, and each one of your gold barges is worth half a kingdom, you tend not to be overly concerned with the kind of distinction.
Oh,
Light bulb.
you got a notion. Or just a candle.
I need you to write a message.
You should write it yourself. It's good practice.
It's too important for me.
It's like I need somebody with. It's like when you have like your significant other. It's like you got better pension than me. You got to write in the card. Oh my God.
I'd be like, how is this better?
Find other work for her too.
No other work.
There'd be money. Give you a piece of it.
Oh my God, dude, Sam the pimp.
Yeah.
That actually be kind of fucking hilarious. Will I have to smack a bit? Like,
It'd be a terrible
I
thing.
know, right?
Is that like an old
Condom?
style condom?
It could be. They used to have like they would have stuff like they used to like make some stuff like out of like hair like the skin of like rabbits and shit like that and different things. Like there were ways like it's I think literally going back to like maybe like the 1600s there were ways to
Public school failed
to fucking
me.
bust it and like not
Best for you.
Gilly, please don't.
Oh, come on, Sam. Nice.
Greedy.
Never inclined to taste.
You're calling my beauty an acquired taste.
That's quite all right, lover.
Lover.
When it comes to war, I fight for Dorne. When it comes to love, I don't choose sides.
I hope I have as much stamina when I'm your age.
Bye, era.
That pretty ass of yours will sag, your belly will grow soft, and your back will ache in the night, and gray hairs will sprout from your ears. Make sure you fucked your fill before that day.
I'm taking notes.
Girls and boys will line up to fuck him till the day he dies.
They will all have to line up behind you.
Goals.
I was about to say, hashtag relationship goals. Oh,
Lord Tywin.
my lord.
Penis.
Penis. We have ourselves.
They don't show it as often.
Some boobs.
Would you like to sit?
Some breast and some penis.
The king was poisoned.
I hear you studied poisons at the Citadel.
I did. This is why I know. You think we conspired together?
What did you discuss?
The death of my sister.
For which you blame me.
She was raped and murdered by the mountain. The mountain follows your orders. Of course I blame you.
Here I stand, unarmed, unguarded. Should I be concerned?
Also, it's just dope that we get to see these guys like have a scene. Like, this is so good.
You deny involvement in Elia's murder.
Categorically.
With a little smirk, though, it's like, dude.
I will also invite you to sit on the small council to serve as one of the new king's principal advisors.
Interesting.
We are not the Seven Kingdoms until Dawn returns to the fold. The king is dead. And in the east, a Targaryen girl has 3 dragons.
He's consolidating.
You help me serve justice to the king's assassins, and I will help you serve justice to Elia's.
Damn. He just plays the fucking game.
I mean, he's amazing, though, isn't he? I mean, like, it really is.
I love to hate him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aw.
Oh, Podrick the Rat Dick.
Some parchment, duck sausage, almonds, and some hard cheese.
I love him.
He's so good.
Any word of Shay?
I've heard nothing, my lord.
Oh, fuck. Cersei knows about her, too.
Right. She probably, I mean, she...
What are they saying about me up there?
Hopefully she fucking booked it.
Do you believe I murdered Joffrey?
No, my lord. You didn't.
No.
Like, you didn't?
Well, I would like to think I planned it in such a way that I wouldn't be standing there gawking like a fool when the king died.
It's like, why would I implicate myself so directly and just be there, like, and not...
Anyone who might testify on your behalf.
Oh, I can call my own witnesses. How generous of them. My wife, Sansa.
My lord, she's gone.
Gone?
No one's seen her since the wedding.
And that, it looks bad for you.
I'm following you now.
Who will?
I don't know. They, the ominous. Maybe Joffrey was too much work for him. Sweet Tommen would be so much easier to
Oh, that's an interesting idea if he did it.
So that he can groom the new one and have more control.
I mean, he was doing that from the very start. That's an interesting idea.
They at least allow me to see Jaime.
I'll ask, my lord.
What if Jaime...
But Jaime's been sent to kill you.
I don't...
Without a trial.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna... I don't know if he's gonna do it, though. Like, would Jaime testify for him?
I didn't think he'd do a lot of things, and here we are.
Said I'd be named Sir Podrick Payne if I told the judges you bought a poison called the Strangler.
That's a nice ring to it. What did you tell him?
I didn't tell them anything, my lord.
Nice.
You've been good to me, my lord.
Pod. The trial's in a fortnight.
Already gave them an answer, my lord.
Aww, he wanted him to say no.
If I have to take that long walk to the executioner's block, I don't want to see your head already mounted.
My lord.
Pod, I am giving you an order. Then get yourself out of King's Landing before it's too late.
Oh.
Pod! This is farewell.
Aww.
Oh my god. He does it so good. He's so good in this role.
There has never lived a more loyal squire.
Didn't expect him to get me, man. They're getting there. Jesus Lord.
Fuck. Okay, well, there we go. There is somebody genuine in this show.
No one boils a potato better than your mum. She got...
Oh, you grat.
Dude, I wiped my tear for 1 second.
I know, right?
An arrow comes flying.
Oh! Like, we kind of have spent some time with the Wildlings and we kind of like them, and then we see this shit, like, and it's like, ugh.
Just a random innocent village.
Yeah, it's the pillaging element of the whole thing. Ooh.
You know how to get to Castle Black?
That is such a big axe.
I'm going to eat your dead mama, and I'm going to eat your dead papa. Go tell the crows at Castle Black.
At least he lived.
Would you want to,
No.
though? I mean, like, oh my god.
We need to shore up Castle Black. We need to defend the wall.
Okay. So even he's like, we don't go out. We have to stay here. Like, one horn.
Rangers returning.
I'm like, these guys haven't even used their giants yet.
They don't need, right. I mean, John's the only one that fucking knows. I mean, like, I'm sure he's told everybody.
Have a blue eyes by now.
Oh, it's Ed.
And the mutineers stayed. They're not going anywhere. They've got Craster's food and his wives. Poor girls.
Those dudes that killed Lord Commander.
How long do you think they'll keep that information to themselves when the wildlings are peeling their fingernails off?
Oh, shit.
True, gotta kill them before they give out.
Yeah, you gotta get there.
Even if every one of us kills 100 wildlings, there's still not a thing we can do to stop them.
I don't think I can kill 100 wildlings.
Oh, Pip. Oh, no.
Oh, she's going to this city that had a bunch of decapitated or like children bodies, right?
Yeah. No, they
like point to the city.
Yes.
Yeah. Send in a fucking dragon. That's my
Right.
champion.
What is he doing?
I believe he means to.
He claims you are no woman at all, but a man who hides his cock in his own asshole.
You're my most trusted advisor, my most valued general, and my dearest friend. I will not gamble with your life.
She's like, send out the hot one.
General, or a member of your Queen's Guard, or the commander of your Unsullied. My mother was a whore.
I'm just a side piece.
Yeah.
Like, let
me prove myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me kill this man for you.
Also hot, right?
Yeah.
We've kind of never seen this before, where they're just like, okay, cool, like we're gonna do like a single combat thing that'll kind of like decide whether or not we take it or not.
Love him.
Back old girl up, like she's standing way too close to this motherfucker. Oh my god, look at this shit.
Hey, I want to be that knife.
Ooh, oh man. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Asterprot dohe trossa, sirinho ingatiorzi.
Shit.
Sesir merinot mastan.
Like, I'm running a freedom sale. Who's buying?
That girl smiling.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like,
yeah. She's
oh, you better work. That's so sick.
Isn't that dope? It's like, I can take over the city and not lose a single soldier.
This is so fun.
Right? Great cut.
No!
Oh shit.
She's like, I am not your enemy, I am your savior.
Yeah. Or you are your savior in a certain way. Like, you guys don't realize it's like, it's what almost all kind of like super large slave states are like, where, you know, after a while, like, they accrue so many, you're like, y'all could just turn around and not do this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, And it's specifically with fucking like messaging and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like fucking, I do. And again, it's almost more impactful that like we didn't even have to see. I don't remember what happens in the show. We could just as easily like cut, and it's like we took over the city. You know what I mean? Like we could maybe see what's happening.
Yeah.
But just that one shot where he's like looking at it, and Rack focuses to like the guy behind him, and then him looking at it, and it's just like dawning on him, like I could just not do this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, awesome, just great. Just a fucking great visual storytelling. Old dude's kissing he's kissing the dagger and shit like that or whatever. It's pretty sick. You know
I was like, it was such a severe, like, switch in the actor.
It feels like almost a completely different character. You know what I mean? But you're settling in with this guy.
Yeah, he took over.
Yeah, he's great.
He's got the reins.
Yeah, he's got, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I remember... he was sort of like in the HBO stable, and he was in that one show on HBO called Treme that was like about post Katrina New Orleans and stuff like that. He was great in that show, and so they were just like, oh, okay, well, like I guess the guy like went to go make like a Transporter movie or something that didn't do well. And you're like, fuck, man, like you maybe should have stuck with.
Stick to being sexy.
Well, right? or just in like a guaranteed hit. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of great episode. A lot of conflicting feelings.
Yeah, I feel like I said, a lot of people that I've been rooting for and like seeing a bunch of change just kind of dove back into like a shit list for me, and I'm just like, damn it. Jamie, you know what you did.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Next to your dead child.
It's not. It's bad. I don't. It's a really fucked up. It's just. I don't know. I guess it's just one of those weird. I guess I just don't understand the impetus of what they wanted to communicate with that scene. Why it had to happen. Why he had to force himself upon her, and why it had to be there, and why, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's just like the only thing that I can kind of think of. I don't think that it's like I in a show that is very well written and like all this other stuff, and usually you can kind of. You can, it does like a lot of very fucking kind of salacious things and shit like that. I have a really hard time. I have a really hard time understanding why this scene exists.
Yeah, I'm like, is it because he got back and it was a little bit like, why aren't you happy to see me type of thing, and then also him losing his child too. Maybe it's just a different way of handling grief. Obviously not a good one.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one bit about it. I mean, obviously, and again, I am not saying that SA shit is cool, that this scene is cool. The only, or something that kind of tracks is the fact that they're siblings, and it's you could totally fucking see this whole thing, when you're fighting with your sibling, and you're like, no, and that's kind of, they have this weird, fucked up, toxic sibling line-stepping relationship that is totally and 100% it's, I don't know, it's definitely a portrait of just how toxic, how toxically sort of I guess just infatuated he is with Cersei, and that whole, I mean, again, this is not the same thing, but just like the kind of the weird, I guess just pushing your siblings' buttons because you know that you can do it, but there's a sex angle with it, and it's it's obviously horrifying and wrong, but I just don't understand why. I have no idea why, and I think it was a bad decision, kind of.
Yeah.
Not just for, unless all it is there is to just kind of be like, hey, remember, Jaime's kind of a piece of shit. Also, he's been hanging out in King's Landing. He's back in his kind of weird King's Landing bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe there's going to be a weird push and pull to that or something like that. I don't think that you humanize Jaime this much just to piss it away. But it does a lot to piss it away.
Yeah.
In a certain sense. You know what I mean?
It pissed me off.
Yeah,
Because,
right.
like, even him, like, fighting for Tyrion a little bit when she was like, we have to kill him. It's like, hey, that's our brother. Like...
Oh, yeah. Also, I don't think that he thinks that. I don't think that he thinks that he did it. I don't think that he...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like he knows that Tyrion is not stupid enough to do it in that way.
Yep.
Like, if I was Tyrion, I would be a little insulted.
Right. It's like, how fucking dumb, like, you know, it's like, even, like, I think it's just it's sort of like what happens, it's like, you know, it's like what, it's like kind of what drives people to, like, really latch on to, like, conspiracy stuff, where it's like, I need something to focus my energy on.
Yeah.
I need something to pour this hate and frustration and pain into. It's one of those things where it's like, I wasn't quite sure, like, how cunning or smart she was. And I don't know. I just think that she's kind of she's too ruled by her, like, her vindictiveness and, like, her, like, I guess, like, spite against the
petty.
world. Yeah.
She's
and
a
so, like,
petty.
yeah. And so I guess, I don't know. It just sort of, that was funny about the Megan Thee Stallion thing. It's like, he said, it's like ashes in your mouth or whatever it is. And it's just like, I don't know. He's like, he said that he'd kill my son. He goes like, did he really though? I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like I get it. I mean, like, it was, but that is one of the scenes that kind of still to this day, people are like, what the fuck were the fucking creators kind of thinking?
Yeah, that
and
is
shit.
random.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. And then the Hound. With the sweet little fam over there, the tiniest girl, like literally, she looks like, if you're like, I'm changing everybody into an animal, she would become a mouse. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that type of thing.
She can't lift any hay.
No, my
That's
God,
for
hell
sure.
no, absolutely not. I mean, like,
yeah, I didn't like it. As soon as he mentioned the silver, I was like, oh, I hope he's not gonna steal it.
you got the right instinct, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, you would survive longer than most in this world. That's for damn sure.
I don't know.
No.
Guys.
You would think it, but maybe you wouldn't have the heart to do it.
If I was a Nepo baby and I was like playing the game inside the wall, I think I could do well and play the game.
Right,
But
yeah.
if I'm on the outs or Wildling, cut the
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah, it's, oh God, I mean, like, yeah, it makes you, it's like, it's one of those things like where, like, seeing the Wildlings kind of do their thing and just being so ferocious and so fucking gnarly and so, all that shit. Like, it is...
I would be the dad who gets shot with the arrow. Like, oh, let's go peel some potatoes.
Let's hope. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't fucking try to eat and kill you, like as you... Like, while you're still alive and shit like that.
And then, like, zooming in on Egret, just, like, going in and murdering a bunch of people. I was like, oh, I forgot that, like... You're doing this.
Yeah, like this is the thing that, you know, and again, like we talked about, you know, we sort of had like an interesting conversation with her where she's like, it's like, you guys kill us constantly. So it's like, it's just long going, awful, like kind of history and shit like that.
Yeah.
We're just kind of seeing that happen, and it's difficult, you know what I mean? But again, it's like the same thing, like you never thought that you'd feel sorry for Theon, and you kind of start to see, you never thought that you could ever fucking see things from Jaime's side and stuff like that. And the show likes to kind of it likes to back and forth and kind of.
Although I will say I've consistently hated Littlefinger throughout.
A little bit of relief didn't last for long. Did it?
No.
Like what? He's already getting too close. He's already fucking like talked about how much she looks like fucking Cat.
Yeah, and
who he had a fucking boner for. Way
now
back in
you're
the day.
like kind of making her seem like she killed Joffrey, so now she has no choice but to stay there. She can never go back.
That's the real grooming. Like that's the real kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like as far as you know, like as opposed to like the Tywin and Tommen thing, you know what I mean? Like, even though it definitely is that, but this is way more fucking insidious and shit.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he came over, your fucking face, like,
God.
Who the fuck else would it be? It's like,
well,
it's
and
like,
of course,
she
just to Sansa, like she could not ever catch a break.
Yeah, I mean, like, or like, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like just as soon as it's one of those things like, oh my god, this is so good, and like, but it's shrouded in fog and it looks evil. Of course, it's fucking like his piece of shit, fucking like goateed ass, fucking.
I just want one season or a spin-off show where Sansa just escapes. She's on a little island. She's sewing quilts,
eating lemon cakes, eating lemon tarts because those are her favorites and shit. You know, like
Just give me that.
Yeah, no, yeah, like well. There's money up in them. There's money in them there hills, HBO. You know that we'd be willing to watch it. No, but that was good. There was like kind of like the Marjorie angle of it, you know, where she's like, is the cooch cursed?
Yeah.
Do I got a cooch like a cooch? Well, nobody's touched it yet. Maybe if you get in there, then you're rock solid as the king.
I would be consummating that marriage so fast. Is she gonna marry the little boy now? Like,
I mean, Tywin, that was another fucking fantastic scene, but like Tywin he was just like, we need the Tyrells. Like they're too wealthy of a house, and he is trying to shore up every single ounce of support that he can. And so it's very possible. Like, I don't think that I don't think that that's going to deter them from that because they're just too rich.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, it's like in HotD, like if it was one of the Valarians and shit, and they're just like the seaport guys, you know, like, and they were just like, it has to happen. Like, so like this thing has to happen. You know what I mean? So I think it absolutely could be that. I mean, he was already trying to be like, you'll need a queen if you're, will she be just, will she be strong? But like and then him fucking trying to shore up Dorne is crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
he ate that.
It's so good.
And he knows exactly what he wants and like how to get it from him. Mm-hmm. So,
because that is true. Like the Dornish were the only people that were never conquered by the dragons, because they would kind of do something similar to they were doing in HotD when they would hide in the remember like the crab feeder guy, like they would hide in, they have like a lot of rocks and a lot of caves, and they would hide in there. They could never get them, and they would just pick guys off. Like they'd come out, like, you know, it was like whack-a-mole essentially, or it was like where they come out like get them, like, and that was the only way, and like they just kind of like outlasted them, and it's sort of, that's why their house words are like, what was it, unbowed, unbent, unbroken.
Hey.
Fucking sick, right? Yeah.
Pedro unbent.
Even though he was, you just love to see like how explicit they are with like some of this shit, you know, like. And just kind of their relationship goals, like over there, like,
open relationship,
right? Absolutely. Gilly's out.
Yeah, I don't know how they can guarantee that she won't become a sex worker, but
things are rough, man. I mean, like, things are rough for.
I feel like
gals, like.
I feel like
out there.
At least at the wall, Sam could still watch her, and all of these men, as shitty as they are or could be, all did that vow where even if they did fuck her, they would get like murdered.
They would get beheaded. Yeah.
So
well, they might not, because of the situation that they're in now. Because their numbers are too dwindling. I don't know.
I feel like she was safer at the wall.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I guess, you know. But even though sometimes it is just like, it's like hot pie. It's like get him out of the show.
True.
That's the best thing that we can hope for him. Like if he hangs around here, something terrible could happen. We don't know. I mean, like, but yeah. I mean,
and now Podrick.
Okay, out of left field, incredibly affecting.
Yeah.
So sweet.
He's just never done anything wrong.
He's like Sam, but with moxie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yeah, it's like, and I fuck like a demon, apparently, because like whores give their money back to me. Like, you know what I mean?
I love this for him. He deserves it.
Totally.
He should have taken the offer. I love that Tyrion was like, no, testify against me. I want that for you.
I mean, like, it just ensures that he won't. Yeah, because I guess it's like your squire. It's like if you if you were caught in like a white collar crime and you had a personal assistant, it's hard to fucking unentangle that shit, you know? And so, I don't know. I mean, like, it was a great scene. It was just very just effectively acted, you know, like, it's like, yes, you know what I mean? Like, he did such a good job, you know what I mean? Like, and he's crazy. He's one of those, I can't remember his name. It's like Dave Portnoy or something. I can't, but he's very Scottish actor, and it was crazy. Somebody sent us like a clip where he had where he was like talking on a podcast, and they were talking about our bar stuff. So like, I was like, they know who we are. like, which is always kind of
Scottish accent.
Yeah, it's like, oh yes, you know, like I see, yeah, the Americans getting drunk in the bar. It's like, it's absolutely brilliant, man, brilliant. You know, like a real Scottish accent, like, you know what I mean, like, but yeah, no, yeah, no. Anyway, so shout out to Dave, like, you fucking killed it. I mean, another banger. Yeah, I mean, this show's clicking. You know,
not my favorite.
No,
just because of the storyline, but
no, it wasn't good stuff, but it was all like
effective.
It's captivating. Yeah, take that essays, take that. We can trash that one. We can trash that song, or that scene for sure. I just don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for. That's what we used to do a show where like like where we'd kind of watch these different cartoons, and we'd maybe find some problematic stuff or whatever it is, and we'd have like the section called "You Can Keep It" or whatever. It's like, we're throwing this in the "You Can Keep It" fucking pile for us over there. But anyway, man, I'm excited to jump into fucking episode 4.
Same. This season's killing it.
It's fucking crazy. We're really excited. If you guys are really excited and you guys want to see our reaction to episode 4 of season 4 of Game of Thrones, and you guys want to do that right now, and you don't want to have to wait the week that it's going to take for us to put this thing out on YT, you guys can do that right now by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link is in the top pinned comment or the description below. You click that, you head on over, you pony up $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. That is available right now. It's the best way to support the channel. The other great way to support the channel, though, if you can't do that, is to hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later. Bow.